Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. This is FS Guide back again with another video. So in this video, we are doing something different. Okay. By the way, let me quickly show you guys something. I might need to turn off my network because I don't want messages to interrupt what I'll be doing here. So we took a buy here. So we took a buy here. This video is not about showing result or something. So we actually took a buy from this point here. Okay. So I sent it to my channel right about here. Okay, so from this, we took it from this point, from here, exactly from here. So we took that buy up to that side, and as the news will help us and everything, so everything went so well. So we took that buy. You can actually see it here. So it 8 TP. So let me quickly show you guys so you see what I'm talking about. All right, so this is it here. So I think that's earlier this morning. So it's September 1, okay, as you can see, September 1. Yeah, so from here, so we had trade overnight, okay, so everything is doing good as you can see, doing good. So I'm looking for that. Yeah, so this was check the time, guys. As you can see, 7:55 a.m. So look at this is when we took the trade, as you can see, on 20 minutes time frame. So you can look at it, right? So started moving, okay, so then up to this moment, so that was when the news came up. So 20 now, people. Anyways, that's not why we're here. So why we're here now, why I'm here rather, is to bringing a brand new topic right now. So what we want to do now is what I want to discuss with you guys is how to create a profitable trading system. Okay, yes, like how to create your own trading system, your own personal trading system. There's a reason why I say system, I didn't say strategy. I said system because it comprises of trading strategy, okay, and what should I call it? Let me say some do's and don'ts. You understand? So I titled this how to create your trading strategy, rather trading system. Not just that, so I've jotted everything down because I don't want to waste time. So this is it right here. So how to create a profitable trading system, or we call it the factors to consider to becoming profitable. So as you can see, everything is here. So I will just run through it very fast, starting from the first one because this really helped me a lot. Okay, starting from the first one, and before I continue, please guys, do like this video. If you get value from it, subscribe and share. Okay, so let's continue. Now, let me switch up my data. All right, so the first one, know the type of trader you would like to be. Okay, so what do I mean by know the kind of trader you would like to be? So what I'm talking about here is what type of trader do you want to be? Like, do you like to hold trades for long? Do you love to just enter into the market and just get what you want and go out? Do you love holding your trades for hours within a day? Do you love holding trades for days? Are you comfortable with it? So that's what we're talking about. And apart from that one, like look at your lifestyle. Okay, consider your lifestyle. Like, okay, are you a busy kind of person? Are you always busy? Like, are you into something else? Okay, you don't want to do full-time trading. Is it part-time trading you want to do? So all those things, that's what I mean by know the type of trader you would like to be. So of course, if you would like to be a part-time trader, of course, you may not want to consider. There are different kind of trading. Like you have the scalping, you have the day trading, you have the swing trading, position trading. So scalping is just when you get into the market and just take few maybe candlesticks or something within some minutes. May not be up to an hour, maybe less than an hour. So, but day trading involves hours in a day, holding your trade for hours in a day. Okay, so you have swing trading involves holding your trade for more than a day. As long as it's more than 24 hours, that's swing trading. Then there's also position trading. Those ones they hold trade for probably weeks or months. Okay, so what kind of trader would you like to be? You understand? And did you have time to sit behind the chart 24/7 or hours in a day? So of course, consider that. That will determine the kind of strategy you would like to create. So that will make me go to the second point: pair or pairs to trade. Take note, I said pair or pairs to trade. Like me, basically I trade just basically I major in gold, yeah, and sometimes GBP/USD. That's what I do majorly. Majorly. I also do synthetics indices, okay? But I mean majorly, that is what I do majorly, especially gold. So, what pair would you like to trade? And why would you consider this? Or what are you going to use to consider this factor or to know the pair to trade? Okay, of course, your time zone. If you are the financial trader, of course, you know that, okay, let's say maybe you consider the time zone, I mean, your trading session. Okay, maybe the New York section, what time in your country will it be? Will it be in the night? Will it be in the morning? Okay, if you want to be trading USD, XAUSD, the reason why I like trading XAUSD is because it is opened, the market is opened in the afternoon by noon in my own country. So I have enough time to trade it. Okay. Another option for me is GBP/USD. Why do I like trading GBP/USD? Because I know that okay, GBP/USD contains of both the London section and New York section. London section is still in the morning time. I'll be awake by then. So consider what the times in trading session before you know what pair to trade. And as a matter of fact, I would recommend, though it's just a matter of choice. It's not necessary you guys like you have it in your watch list. You have so many pairs to trade. Okay, just one, just two, three is okay. Okay, so you don't need to take all the whole pairs. You can even take just one pair and master the way it moves. So that will move you to the third point: type of strategy. I will not like this video to be too long. Type of strategy. Type of strategy here means, what I mean by that is, do you want to create your strategy based on indicators or based on price action? Okay, and even if you are based on price action, or maybe based on robot trading. So if you are based on indicator, maybe based on price action, what type of price action strategy do you want to be doing? Is it candlestick patterns? Is it chart pattern, chart formation? Is it the SMC? Is it the ICT or what? What do you want to be trading? Apart from that one, is it fundamental you want to be doing or technical analysis? What type of strategy do you want to create? That is just the third point, okay? The fourth point now is make your strategy very simple, guys. This is very, very key, okay? Do not create a system whereby your chart will look so rough. Okay, so this is our fourth point. Now let me just go to my chart so you see how my chart looks. Now look at, I look at it as neat as possible. I do not, in fact, look at how neat it is. You can see that, guys. So make your system, your strategy very simple. I don't do too many things on the chart. If you are using indicator, make it very simple, not too complex. If you are making some price action, make it very simple, something that it's very easy to use. Now, the next point I'll be talking about is use confluences. Now, before you enter, you press the buy or the sell. Okay, though we know there is no 100% strategy out there. But before you press the buy or the sell, either you're using indicator or whatever strategy you are using, always consider the fact that you have to make use of confluences. Confluences means additional confirmations. Okay, let's say for example now, okay, I want to be buying, I will only buy when, if there is an indicator for example, maybe when the RSI is above maybe level 70. I'm just giving an instance, okay, I'm not saying you should do that. Above level 70 and the maybe the price charts, they have a bullish engulfing pattern or something. Just come up with like additional confirmation, okay? So, and you don't need to use too many confluences. There are so many confluences to use, like Fibonacci and the rest of them. Support, resistance, zones, supply, demand. There are so many confluences to use, okay? You can even combine your normal price action with an indicator to make it a confluence. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so the next one is your risk tolerance. your capital. Okay, so yeah, what I mean by that now is that how many percent are you able to risk on your capital? Like your capital, what are you ready to even risk? Of course, you know that when you want to trade, you don't want to be trading with your whole, like you don't want to use like the money that you can't afford to lose to trade, because trading is more of psychology than even your system, even more of you can have the best trading strategy, but if your psychology is bad, you can still end up losing. So are you ready? Are you willing to trade with this capital that are willing to? I'm not saying you want to get into the market to just trade anyhow, but are you willing to risk that capital? That is one. That's what I'm talking about. Then also, how many, like how comfortable are you when you see, maybe okay, let's say you have a $10,000 account and you say okay, you are in drawdown of maybe $1,000 or maybe drawdown of $2,000. Are you comfortable with that? That's what I mean by risk tolerance, and I bracket it capital. Now, risk to reward per trade. Now, this risk to reward per trade is even another topic entirely on its own. Like, how many percent are you willing to risk per trade? You should know, okay, I want to risk one to get two. What I mean is that, okay, I'm risking maybe $1 to get $2. That is 1:2. I'm risking maybe $3 to get $6. That's still 1:2. I'm risking $10 to get $20. That's still 1:2. Or you're risking, you don't need to use a very high risk to reward ratio. The truth here is that the higher your risk to reward ratio, that is, the higher your reward ratio, the lower your chances of winning. At the same time, you don't need to use a small risk to reward ratio that is not reasonable. I would recommend at least 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. But there are sometimes that I personally take 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio, but more often, like look at this, guys. More often from here, you can obviously see here. I don't know what's wrong with my chart. I've okay. I think because the network is not on, so obviously you can see what I'm risking here. This is good. So I'm risking 24 pips to get that's about 86 pips. You can see. So that is more than 1:2. I think it's 1:3 point something, and you can see that it's take profit right about here. Where's that screenshot? You can see it here in my Telegram channel. You can see it. So now that is very, very important. Don't use too much high risk to reward ratio. Okay. Now, risk to reward ratio is another topic on its own. So I may later do a video on that. So another one is, and sometimes you also need to make use of your FS calculator to calculate, okay, like okay, what is it? Okay, you have this balance, your account balance. This is the amount. Just calculate it. Just put percent here. You are ready to risk 1% of your amount of your account per trade. The calculator will just give to you the exact dollar you should use, or exact lot size to use. Okay, and please note, there's nothing like me. I use 5 lot size, like maybe, or 2 lot size. What I mean is that every trade you must be using 2 lot size. No, the first trade may be 2 lot size because the risks you are taking may not be that much. Okay, like the risks that where you are putting your stop loss may not be that wide, but but using that 2 lot size can still give you, let's say, I don't know. I'm going to explain what I'm trying to say. Like 2 lot size, for example, I'm just giving an instance. Okay, 2 lot size. There's nothing like using a particular lot size, so you can't say you are using 2 lot size every time. Sometimes you have to reduce your lot size if your stop loss is wider. So what I'm trying to say is that the wider your stop loss, the lower your lot size. The smaller your stop loss, the wider your lot, the bigger your lot size. That's how it works. So the next one is money management. Now, money management here is it's like, okay, what do you do? It's a little bit related to the risk tolerance that I put in bracket capital. Okay, so money management here. Sorry about the background noise. Money management here is talking about when let's say, how am I going to explain this? You know what I'm trying to say. He's talking about the I'm thinking of the way I'm going to explain that you guys are going to understand better. Like, what do you do? Okay, let me put it this way. When you are in the trade, okay, like you are in the trade, like how do you cut your losses? I mean, maybe okay, let's say you are in the trade now, and you can see that okay, you are kind of taking maybe the trade is going against you. Okay, so what do you do that moment? It's a little bit related to the risk tolerance on capital that I put there, and also the next point I'm about to explain. But please, I want you to understand this clearly. Like the money management I'm talking about is that how do you cut your losses? Like your loss. What do you do when you are losing? Do you just wait and you just let it keep going, or you let it respect? You keep your stop loss in place, or something like that. That's what I mean by money management. Okay, like how do you take care of your money? How careful are you to preserve your money, your capital? Yes, that's the English. How, like, you should not, though we know that when we're entering the market, we want to make profit, but don't really put the profit ahead. What you should have in your mind is that try everything best to preserve your capital, to secure it. That is money management. Trade management now is talking about maybe what you do during the trade. Okay, like maybe to when you want to take profit, do you want to, okay, as price is going up, do you want to throw your stop loss? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? That's trade management. What you do during the trade. Like during the trade, when your trade is on, when you have clicked the buy or the sell, what are you doing? That is trade management. Okay, you enter the market now and price going to shoot up in your direction. You're buying. Will you throw your stop loss, or will you leave your stop loss where it is? Will you take partial profits, or will you not take partial profits? That is trade management, and so on and so forth. So then the second to last is don't argue with your system, of course. What I mean by that is that with your strategy, your trading system, okay, make sure you don't argue with it. If you have created a strategy, let's say of price action or indicator, okay, let's say okay, I will only buy when the moving average 10 cross above the moving average 50, and I will only sell when the moving average 10 cross below the moving average 50. Then stick to it. Even when it is giving you losses, just stick to it. Okay, just stick to it. Then the last one is have a journal. Yes, learn from your mistakes and from your winning. Whenever you lose, jot it down, just like you can see here. Now let me go back. You can see that I have the second one, my trading strategy plan, rules. You can see that. So now learn from your mistakes. When you lose, what makes you lose? Learn so you avoid it. When you losing does not make you really a bad trader, but you learn from your mistakes, then you become better. Then also learn from your winnings, not just from your losers, from your winnings too. When you win, what did you do that make you win? Notice it. Okay? Notice it. So another thing which I didn't list here is your psychology. Your psychology. Let's say when you are losing or when you have lost a couple of trades, because there's always a losing day sometimes. Every day doesn't really need to be profitable. Okay, you don't need to be profitable every day. What what makes a profitable trader is, let's say at the end of the week or at the end of the month, you are able to grow your capital. You understand? By so percent. Some days you can have losing days, like today you lost, tomorrow you lost. It doesn't really matter. Just stick to your plan, your training strategy, because it's possible for you to have lose, then win. But let's say you lost 1, 2, 3, and you just give up. So what happened to the win that is about to come? You now say, "Oh, my system is bad." Then you need to chase up and down different strategies, up and down. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Please, if you find value in this video, please give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and share this video. So please stay tuned because I'm still going to bring out new strategies, okay, like new videos, hot things for free, okay. If there's anything you need to, maybe you need to get in contact with me, I'll put my number in the description box below, comment section below, or in the video. Thank you very much, guys. Stay tuned.